This is Triforce, and I am Wisdom,
I'm Courage.
and we are playing Moonbreakers from Imba Entertainment. A new free-to-play game came out last week that's all about space and blowing stuff up in space, which sounds pretty good. There are so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. It has some addictive gameplay. What do you think, Courage?
You know, it is definitely very addicting. Um,
Yeah,
at first initial, when I unloaded it out of the box, it had some glitches and it would let me play planes and then, or play with those planes, and then it wouldn't let me, and it just had some weird issues, but I don't know what happened. I think some networking guys got into the servers and fixed some stuff because now there's more people online playing this free-to-play game,
mm-hmm.
and it's letting me do what I want to do. So,
Nice. Yeah, I
yeah,
noticed that issue earlier today too, where the the other the other fighters and bombers and stuff, the other ships that were supposed to be free to play, I couldn't select, and that's been fixed. So that is pretty nice. It is a space fighter game based around either capture the flag, deathmatch, or destroying your opponent's carriers. It's dog fighting and it's a lot of fun. That's one of the things I think is lacking is you can't use a controller with it, but the mouse and keyboard seem to work really well so far.
yeah, boo to that.
Yeah, well, flying games and racing games I think demand controller compatibility really.
They really
Another
do.
thing that I don't like about it is the lack of options in graphics and everything else. Like I it only works in Windows mode. You can't go to full screen. It's just still in a windowed mode, and it and so I can't you can't set the resolution properly, and it's less control for the player, and that's something I don't like. The more control you can give the player, the better. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Um,
and you're totally right there. When you said something about a joystick, I mean, think of it. The airplane was invented with a joystick. All
yeah,
of the airplanes nowadays have joysticks. Even the drones that they use in the military have joysticks. There's a reason
it
for
just makes
that.
sense.
Yeah.
There's more you have more control over it, and it helps you do fine tuning and things like that.
To me,
Uh,
it's not just that, but it also gives you that feeling that realistically you are flying a plane. For me, you know, I've done remote control stuff as a kid with cars and stuff. I've done, other things. Just having a joystick for a plane in a plane game for me, classically, it feels right.
it makes sense.
Yeah, the WASD, I get confused with my left hand on WSD and my right on, the mouse. I think, am I playing an adventure game or am I playing a plane game? I still have that
Exactly.
hesitation, and it's just kind of weird that way.
Yeah, you work on the mouse sensitivity or anything like that, and it's just little. There's not enough for the player for me to get into and tweak and have it feel exactly as I want it
Yeah.
to. But still, even with all that, I'm still enjoying the gameplay. There's another issue with it that we can get into. Let's just get into the game so we can see some gameplay, and I'll talk about the business model of Moonbreakers right now as we get into a game. So we'll hit play,
Let's rock,
and we'll
jock.
show you some of what's going on. So I'll just be a little fighter, and let's see. Are you? Oh, you're on the other team.
I am on the other team. So you know what that means. I'm coming after you, and this is capture the flag.
Is it? Oh, it is.
It
Good
is.
freak.
F gives you like a different view. It's actually like a side camera, and then D is pitch
No,
right,
for me,
and A is pitch
F
left.
actually zooms in.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I was just,
Oh yeah, I see you. You're getting shot at by me.
yeah,
And
I'm
you
died.
you killed my friend. Where'd you go? Did you die?
No, no, your friend killed
Yes,
me.
you did.
Your friend killed me. So I was just trying to explain the controls here, how it's pitch right with D and pitch left with, or, yeah, A. W is actually
Yeah.
slow down and space bar is boost. And then it's
I thought S was slow down. For me, W is speed up.
weird. So you have different settings.
I guess so.
Yeah, and I love that missile function, especially when it works right when you're close. I mean, the bombers I love to get close on and then hit that right-click button and,
Yep.
yeah. I really like the smoke and the fire in space. I don't know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how realistic that is, but I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because technically speaking,
It's fun.
when you explode in space, there's no oxygen, so I don't know. On this, I'm just using like a standard Microsoft mouse, and I had to turn the sensitivity up because I was having issues that way.
Yeah.
Did you find the whole the fuel gauge and fuel tank annoying? Like I did?
I did actually. It wasn't clear enough what was going on.
Yeah, you know, I really like to have boost all the time.
I almost got you. I was tailing you.
Ah, somebody got me. Tiberiuscus.
But it's hard to get the information that they present to the player isn't clear enough, and it's difficult to see everything that you need to really quickly. I get it now, but it's not as clear as it needs to be. One of the problems with their business model, it's free to play, but it heavily favors those who have money. You can unlock boosts to get creds, and the creds help you upgrade your ship. And whoa,
Oh.
hey, I won.
That's awesome.
So creds, you can use creds to upgrade your ship, unlock new ships. You can also use HE3, their gold basically, to unlock ships faster. You can buy it, and you can buy boosts with the HE3,
Yeah.
or unlock ships. And the thing is, the ships are super expensive. I'm just going to go to the hangar and go, let's say, unlock the heavy fighter, the Hammerhead. That is 640,000 cred. And I just got, for winning for playing a couple of minutes, about almost a little less than 2,000 cred. So it's without a boost, it takes a while, and you can get a times 15 boost, cred boost. So whatever you get times 15, and it's crazy. So the more money you spend, the more ships you can unlock, and the faster you can upgrade them and stuff. And it's a little frustrating, their business model, because it favors, I think, too much. It favors too much, really, those with money and more money. So pay to win, free to play, but pay to win.
Yeah, totally. No, I understand that. But I do like the fact that they let you demo some planes, you know, for 6 days. That's kind of cool.
That is.
It's kind of a test drive and showcasing, you know, what they've got and what you can buy. So that part.
Yeah, and you can actually still upgrade.
Part's okay.
Those games too. Those.
Ooh.
What do you call it? The free ships, the free to play ships. You don't own them, but you can still upgrade them.
Yeah, and that's cool. I like the fact that you can do that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. So even with all these issues, the lack of customization and controls and stuff, the lack of the problem with the business model, I still find myself coming back to this often, and it's a lot of fun. I just really enjoy the gameplay.
Bottom line, you enjoy the gameplay.
Bottom line, I enjoy the gameplay, and it could be that much better with a few tweaks, and it could be really, really good. I mean, there's a lot of potential in this right now, especially if they tweak it just a little bit and make it that much better.
You know, I think
Man.
really feel like what they could tweak in this game is they could make, like, the pitch and roll on the plane. They said that it was improved when I downloaded it from Steam, but I think it needs to be improved a little bit more. Like right now,
it does.
I'm just looping.
I'm rolling and it feels slow.
Yeah, it just, like, I wish it would snap back to level a little bit more. Or that it would...
I actually like that it doesn't snap back to level, like that you're full 360-degree rotation and turn, and you can turn the map upside down as much as you need to, go whatever which way.
I mean, I like that part, but I wish it was just more snappy. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is that I don't feel like it's snappy enough.
I don't know. I think that's where we differ here. I think I agree. Like I think it could be more responsive, but I don't think it needs to snap back to level, because I think it's a part of the game. It helps you make. It just feels more like space, like because I don't like space games where like, oh no, this is right side up and you have to be right side up. I'm like, I'm in space. I don't have to be right side up. There's no gravity. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I think the key here is to just really use your mouse. That's what I'm learning with this game is a lot of it is mouse play, and hardly any of it do you need to, you know, pitch and roll and do that kind of stuff.
That's more for like really evasive maneuvers. Yeah, I was tracking you for a little bit, then I lost you.
I'm trying to get somebody else, but the whole concept of being upside down. I will say this about this particular space game and flying game. It doesn't make me motion sick, so maybe that's part.
Which is impressive that like there's so much you can go around and fly around and do, but you don't get motion sick.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think so far this is good. Like out of 5 stars, I'd give it at least a 3. It's free to play, so that you don't lose anything by trying it out, and it's actually pretty dang fun. I don't really plan on spending any money in it though. That's the thing. Like it's not good enough for me to have spent money.
No.
Unlike League of Legends, where I have spent money on that. So it's just something maybe they tweak their business model, maybe they tweak their gameplay a little bit, just the actual game, and then we see what happens. Why am I all the way over at your... Man, I'm gonna die. I have all your turrets attacking me. I was all like, I was just flying around and I'm like, oh look, I'm right outside the enemy carrier. Look at that! In the weakest ship.
Yeah,
Yay!
these light fighters, they have hardly any armor, so you can't afford to bounce off the ship or any asteroid for very long. I mean, it's 2 bounces and you're dead. There's no forgiveness, and I kind of like that though. It makes you a little bit more challenging. I like their tracking, their target tracking.
Oh yeah, their tracking's great.
It reminds me of, gosh, I'm trying to think. There's an Xbox 360 game that it reminds me of, where if you shoot within that little circle, that little reticle that you kind of have, when you're doing curves, you can see your bullets like continue to hit them, you know? And I just ran right into a bomber and blew up, which is, you know, not a good idea, but that's exactly what I'm talking about with the light fighters and the bombers. They just,
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I'm chasing a bomber right now, and I think I'm actually chasing a friendly bomber. Nope, that's... yeah. No, I didn't get him. Blast.
I tried to shoot him with the missile. That's kind of the way.
Yeah, you got to time the missiles right.
Yeah. So the game's not very forgiving when it comes to shooting. You're either accurate or you're not, and you'll pay for it when you're not.
Yeah.
And that's good. It promotes non-suckiness. And that's...
Yep. It can be very skill-based, and reactions.
I'm with
use
you
of...
though on this rating. I would definitely give it a 3. I would probably give it a 3.5. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have addictive behaviors, you could say. But like you're saying, it's not so much fun and so engrossing that I'll spend money on it. So I'm in agreement with that. Major disappointment would be the controller. That would be huge if they could fix that.
Yep. I think if they could fix that, that would get a lot more people in. I think there was I'm thinking of a different game that had an Xbox 360 version come out before the PC version. This, I believe, does not. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me on that.
Yay!
What?
We won.
Boo.
Yay, go Pirates!
So check out Moonbreakers. Nothing to lose. It's a lot of fun. And it's actually a quick Steam download. Thanks for tuning in. That was nice. That was fun. I
You
like
liked
that. That
it?
was a good video. I did. Capture the flag, veto that.
So
Time to
time
upgrade.
to close down Fraps. Say okay.